Hellfire, which deals 3 damage to everything. It clears away those 2 tree ants, but also hurts Finkel and the Warlock. He doesn't really have anything that can go after Cenarius right now, which is troubling. He does play a Novice Engineer, kind of a weak creature, but it draws him a card. And this is looking a little bit better for the Druid now. He's got a 5/5 Cenarius in play, only against this small Novice Engineer. They both have about the same number of cards. The Druid still has a lot more mana. He plays Priestess of Elune, which heals his Druid. And now he's got two minions with 5 attack on the table. He seems to be going after the Novice Engineer. The Novice Engineer's not a great minion once it's on the table. He uses Wrath, which gives either 3 damage or 1 damage and you draw a card. It looks like he went for the 1 damage to draw a card. He wants to have a lot of cards in his hand. In case the game goes long, he wants to have options and not to run out of steam. All right, well this doesn't look so good for the Warlock. He's running a little bit low on health. There's 2 minions with 5 attack on that side. So next turn he'll take 10 damage right there, taking him to 12. And he's looking at a Pit Lord. Demons sometimes hurt you, they're very powerful, but this one deals 7 damage when it enters the battlefield. So now he's at 15, he's gonna take 5 more, then 5 more again next turn as he plays a Flesh-Eating Ghoul, which again gets stronger every time a minion dies. So it looks like the Warlock could get really low here. It's gonna be down to 5, and if the Druid has a Starfire or any card that can deal 5 damage, I think he's realizing he's maybe made a mistake as he gets very low. The Druid pulls out a Wrath, deals 3 damage this time. All he needs to do is deal 2 more damage to the Warlock to win this game, and then we won't even get to see Jiraxis. He plays Nourish to draw some more cards. If any of these cards deals damage, he might be over. He uses his hero power to deal 1 more damage. Now the Warlock's at 1 health, and he doesn't have it. Well, that's great for the Warlock, because now he can play Lord Jiraxis. He's got some minions on the board. Let's see what happens here.
You face Jiraxis, Eleanor, Lord of the Burning Legion!
Jiraxis kills the Warlock who summons him and takes his place. And then the Ghoul gets a little stronger for eating the corpse of your old hero. Jiraxis is very strong. He's got a new set of health. Now he's at 15 health. He can attack. He's got a new hero power as the Ghoul keeps getting a little stronger now. This Ghoul fared a little better than the last one. Well, this is much better for the Warlock. He's got way less cards, but he's got some minions on the battlefield. He's got Jiraxis. The Druid plays Ragnaros the Fire Lord. Ragnaros can't attack normally, but at the end of his turn, he deals 8 damage randomly to just something on the other side of the board. Oh, and he hits the Pit Lord. Well, the Ghoul gets a little stronger at least. Now, the big problem for the Druid right now is Jiraxis' hero power. Every turn of the game, he can use that hero power to summon a 6/6 Infernal. So that could get out of control quickly. The Druid has more cards here as he plays the Succubus, which costs him to discard his Doom Guard. That's unfortunate for Jiraxis. He uses that hero power. And I don't think he's really got a way to kill Ragnaros unless he uses his Ghoul and his Soulfire to deal 4 damage to it. Looks like instead he keeps the pressure on. He's got the Druid pretty low. He's at 12 health right now. And he uses the Soulfire on Ragnaros, not killing it, so Ragnaros will get to strike again. Both players are getting a little bit low. They're at 12 health on the top and 14 health on the bottom. And the Druid plays Baron Geddon, a good friend of Ragnaros, actually. The healing touches himself to stay out of range. Now both Baron Geddon and Ragnaros will strike, dealing tons of damage to the opposing side. The Jiraxis is at 4 health right now. So if the Druid can draw just a Wrath, maybe if he hadn't used the Wrath on that gnome earlier in the game, he might have won this game. Jiraxis feels it's time to get rid of the Ragnaros. The Ghoul's getting a little, he's only got 1 health left, but now he's got 10 attack after eating all those corpses. We see more Infernos. That's really going to get out of control. The Druid has a lot of cards though, as it gets to 8 health, 5 health now. Jiraxis is still only in 4 health. The Druid just needs to draw 1 card that deals 3 damage and then uses hero power for the last damage. Another swipe maybe. The Ghoul now has 10 attack and only 1 health. Another healing touch. The Druid trying to stay alive just long enough to draw something to deal just a couple damage to Jiraxis. Here we have the Ancient of Lore. When you play the Ancient of Lore, you can choose to draw 2 cards or to restore 8 health. So he could have played that first, tried to draw a card that deals some damage to Jiraxis, but he wanted to play it safe and gain some health. As he kills the Ancient of Lore with that Infernal, the Ghoul getting a little bit stronger still. He the Warlock threw Twisting Nether, which kills all minions, but he got all the minions, so not a great draw for the Warlock. Now, the Druid, again, at 6 health. If that card deals any amount of damage to the Draxus, this could be over.
I am the blade.
Priest of Loon healing some more, and then he's using his hero power. Oh, he's gonna sacrifice himself just to kill the flesh-eating ghoul. He's not going out like that. And that's it. Jaraxxus has won!